Hello everyone, this is Auburn State University School of Business MBA Department. This is the MG 690 Business Policy and Strategy Project presentation. We are group number 2, made up by Yampi Gonopio, Rashad Parasha, Cesare Tolliver, Eugenia Otu, and Nikhil Raj. So after performing well in North America as a cell phone manufacturing company, we decided to expand our operation in South America. Therefore, we narrowed our selection to 3 countries. So we will be doing an analysis and country selection process for Argentina, Brazil, and Chile. These are the findings on each and every country. We will be starting from Argentina. Argentina has a total population of 44 million, a population growth of 0.91%. The number of live births is 644,591. The birth rate is 16.7 over 1,000 of population. The economic statistics. Argentina has a GDP of 874.1 billion, a GDP growth of minus 2.3%, a personal income capita of 20,000, annual household income per capita of 3,871.31 cents. Going forward to Brazil, the population is 212 million, a population growth of 0.73%, and a number of live births of 2.6 million. The birth rate of the country is 14.1 births over 1,000 of population. The GDP of Brazil is equal to 3.14 trillion. The rate of GDP growth is minus 3.6%. The personal income capita for the country is 15,200. And the annual household income per capita is 4,203.21 cents. So for Chile, there is a total population of 18 million, a population growth rate of 0.77%, a number of live births of 201,000, and a birth rate of 13.6 births over 1,000 of population. The GDP of Chile is equal to 438.8 billion. The rate growth of the GDP is equal to 1.6%, and the personal income per capita of the country is 24,100. The annual income per capita of the country is $8,000. So after performing a culture analysis, an economic analysis, a market audit, and a business analysis, we selected Chile as the country having the most potential for the launch of our new cell phone. So in the following slide, we will be explaining and giving more details on why we chose Chile for the launch of our product.
So the finance plays a major role in our decision in selecting Chile as our country to launch our product. Chile has a reputation for strong financial institutions and sound policy. Looking at our chart above, the economic freedom scores in Chile, it entails freedom, labor freedom, freedom from corruption, property rights, financial freedom, and so forth. According to World Investment Report of 2016, Chile has the best evaluated economy in Latin America. It is a leader in terms of competitiveness, income per capita, development, globalization, state of peace, economic freedom, and low perception of corruption. We also look at our annual growth rate of 2016, which put Chile at a better position and has a market-oriented economy with commodities making up to 60% of total exports. Chile has a better GDP rate of 1.60% as compared to Argentina, which has a negative 0.23%, and Brazil has a negative 3.6%. The annual household income of Chile is $8,043, which is better than Argentina, which has 3,781 cents, and Brazil, which have $4,203. After carefully going through the finance, they influence our decision when it comes to management. Chile is high in income in human capital, which can be explored for hiring purposes. They can be trained as managers, salesperson, and accountants, and also has a better wage when it comes to countries in South America. Chile also has a required infrastructure for manufacturing when it comes to us having our plants, manufacturing plants. And then we can explore Chile's internal transportation network, which is well developed and has a transportation sector which includes railroads, air transport, marine shipping, which can be accessible for supply chain purposes also. Looking at our graph, we try to give a clear indication of how Chile infrastructure and logistics work for the past 5 years, which from 2007 to 2016, we show a significant improvement in the infrastructure and logistics system. According to the TRIX Infrastructure Intelligence Center, which the infrastructure construction market value rose from 10 billion to 13 billion in 2015, which is a significant impact to our decision in making Chile our launching country.
All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about marketing. So before I cover this topic, I would like to present two facts about Chile. That Chile has the highest urban population out of the three countries, with almost 90% of its total population living in urban centers. And Chile has a very high mobile penetration rate with almost 130 subscriptions per 100 inhabitants. And these are the two factors which have led us to decide that Chile is the best market for our product. So as you can see on the graph which is in front of you, this graph presents the ease of doing business. It's a graph which was presented by the World Bank in the Doing Business report, which was released in 2017. So basically, the lower the index, the more easier it is to do business in that particular country. So as you can see, that Chile has the lowest index. It has the index of 57 as compared to Argentina and Brazil. So that means it's more easier to do business in Chile as compared to Argentina and Brazil. So when we talk about marketing our product, which is basically the cell phone, we say that we cover three main aspects, which is distribution, advertising, and trade promotions. So distribution, it basically means where we are exactly going to sell our products. So we're going to be using basically department stores such as Falabella, DNS, Walmart, and Ripley. And for the mobile services on our cell phone, we're going to be using the top three mobile service providers, which are basically Movistar, Intel, and Claro. So for promoting our phone, we're going to be using the internet, newspapers, and electronic media such as radio and television. And of course, we're going to be having display advertisements in terms of billboards on buses and taxis so that everybody can see and know about our product. In terms of trade promotions, So basically, what we are planning is to have certain trade shows and conventions where representatives of a company can explain to a group of people exactly how our product works and how is it better to its competitors.
So let's talk about information technology and the infrastructure information technology have in Chile. In this figure, we can see clearly till January 2017, the population of Chile was 18 million. And out of that 18 million, around 85% of the population were using internet, which is 14 million. And as if we talk about the social media, there are like 13 million people in social media from Chile, and out of that 13 million of population, 12 million of the population uses their social media on phones. So as per like compared, Chile has the one of the highest mobile penetration rate in South America as compared to the Brazil and Argentina too. And Chile government, after privatizing the information technology in their country, they have put up a lot of effort to maximize the reach of mobile network to people. For that, the Chile Towers Act helped promote MVNO, which is Mobile Virtual Network Operator, and infrastructure sharing. Infrastructure sharing and MVNO means like if a company is new and they don't have a network in that proper area like Chile, so they can share the network of other companies who got proper network in that country, so that they can provide the service to new customers. And MTR, according to the data, MTR mobile termination rate is set to fall around 73% over 5 years. So I would like to talk about MTR. Mobile termination rate means like how much one mobile company charges to the other network company if you call from one to another company. So that's kind of play a major role in setting up the plans in the mobile company. And if it's supposed to fall 73% in over 5 years, then it's indicating a good infrastructure of IT in Chile. And we are seeing a huge growth in smartphone adoption in terms of social media and near comprehensive 3G and LTE population coverage. Like more and more people are using 3G and LTE because they have to get on social media and everything is on internet, and the Chile country has a proper infrastructure, so they are giving more and more high speed in 3G and LTE network. And according to the research, we saw that like Chile has a steady growth in their LTE network with a penetration of 27 to 41% uh, in a year. And if we talk about the proper network that Chile is giving for the 4G LTE network, Claro is the best network. They got an option in LTE with a download speed of 19.9 Mbps. Whereas if you go to a down segment, which is a 3G, Intel is the fastest 3G provider service with a download speed of 4.6 Mbps.
On the basis of our research and findings, we believe that Chile is the best place to launch our new product. Thank you.